Landmark, are housing prices going down? Is the real estate market falling? Let's go over all the data for the first half of 2022, and you can make an informed, educated decision. I think you'll see that the media is blowing things a little bit out of proportion. All data is going to be from MLS for single residential detached homes, and I'm Stephen Olyniuk, Remax Performance Realty. Hey, if you're liking our content, subscribe to our YouTube channel and then hit that notification bell beside so you get notified when a new video comes out. If you go also and like our content or leave a message in the messages below, it helps us out so much on YouTube, and we'd be so appreciative of that. But if you have any real estate related questions, put them in the chat. We'd love to talk to you, or reach out to us and let's have a real estate related conversation. Okay, let's get into it and look at some of the data. So currently today's date is actually July 14th, 2022, and this is when all the data is going to come from as of today's date. 34 listings, 8 of them are active. Currently, 18 have sold, 2 are pending, and 6 have expired. And when you have some new builds and a lot of new builds going on in town like you do in Landmark, you'll see that you have a fair number of homes that will go through the expiry process. Average square footage of the homes that listed, 1,369. Average list price, 391,103, and the average sold price of just over 400,000. So sold list to ratio at 101.4%, meaning the homes are selling on average of 1.4% over list price. And DOM, days on market, average is 37. Now let's take a peek at what's going on in the last 5 years. And if we take a look at the average selling prices, 2017 was 312,000. And then like in most places, we saw a little bit of a drop in 2018, 2019, a little bit all over the map in certain areas. Some areas have been pretty even. Some were a little over. Some had a drop in 2018. But there was a drop anyways, 302 and then to 297 in 2019. Then back up 2020 to 322 was the average selling price. Then 354 in 2021 and now 437 in 2022 for the first part of it. I think you're going to see that number pull back a little bit in 2022. Interest rates going up have affected buyers a little bit, and let's talk about that. Like, it's right now, it's still not a bad interest rate, but we've just become used to a 1.5% interest rate. This interest rate 5 years ago was fantastic, and it wouldn't affect the market at all. And things will settle down, and I even think interest rates are probably going to pull back a little bit too as well in the next year or so. So there's your numbers there. Now, the next thing the media is talking about is how much the real estate market has fallen in the last year. Well, if you're comparing it to 2021, where it was a record year like we've never seen before, yes, numbers are down from that. If you compare it to the normal trends in Manitoba, go to the 27, 18, 19s, and even into 2020, this is how many homes we're selling. And we're even above those numbers right now. So it's a good market. We're actually in still a very good seller's market right now. It has gotten a little easier for buyers as more inventories come to market, but still a very good seller's market. And if you want a definition of what a seller's market is, reach out to us. We can have that conversation and let you know what your neighborhood's doing and what a seller's market is, what a buyer's market is, and what a balanced market is. If you're thinking of listing your home, we can go over all of the data with you. You can make an informed, educated decision, and we can help you through the process, and we will make it stress-free for you. If you're a buyer, we've got some great strategies in place. And let's talk about a little more about buying. Maybe you need to want to invest. We've been talking about in the media as well how much inflation is going up. You know, one of the only ways to hedge inflation is to buy real estate. Take a look at the numbers here. If you bought a home 5 years ago, look what it's worth now. $120,000 higher, $125,000 higher in 5 years. Don't you look like the hero? And that's kind of what you need to do is just invest in real estate, and you'll see over a 10-year span how well you will do. It's a long-term game, but you will have great rewards out of it. Also, if the real estate market does pull back and you're thinking of buying, maybe moving up to a more expensive house, say the market pulled back $10,000, or sorry, not 10,000, 10%, and you had a $300,000 house, that's $30,000. Maybe you're going to a $400,000 or $500,000 house. Well, those pull back $40,000 or $50,000. You're already ahead of the game $10,000 or $20,000. So if you want to have a conversation with us about real estate and let us explain some numbers to you, we'd love to do that. I want to thank you for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day and enjoy the beautiful weather out there. Let's enjoy summer while it lasts.